Hey everybody, Ricardo here. And boy, have I got a project for you. We're talking childhood dreams. We're talking backyard adventures. We're building a treehouse. And not just any treehouse, we're going all out, making it the ultimate escape. This is going to be a step-by-step guide, covering everything from picking the right tree to putting on those finishing touches. We'll talk safety, we'll talk design, we'll even talk permits. Got to make sure everything is up to code, right? So stick around because we're about to embark on a building journey that'll take you back to your roots and have you living the high life, literally. Let's get started. First things first, we need a solid foundation, and I'm not talking about concrete. Choosing the right tree is critical. You want something strong, healthy, and able to support your treehouse dreams. Inspect your trees for disease or decay. Look for mushrooms, dead branches, or hollow cavities. Choose a vibrant tree full of life. A mature oak or maple is ideal. Ensure it can carry the weight of your treehouse. And don't forget about spacing. You need enough room around the tree for your structure. Good air circulation is important. When in doubt, call an arborist. They can give you the thumbs up or suggest a better tree. Trust me, it's better to have a professional opinion. Take your time, choose wisely, and bring your treehouse dreams to life. With the perfect tree chosen, it's time to unleash your inner architect. Designing your treehouse is where the real fun begins. This is where your vision starts taking shape. First things first, what's the purpose of your treehouse? Is it a kids' playhouse, a relaxing escape for adults, or maybe a multi-purpose space for the whole family? Defining its purpose will guide your design choices. Next, consider the size. How much space do you need? Do you want a cozy one-room hideaway or a multi-level treetop mansion? Keep in mind the tree's size and branch structure while sketching out your dream design. Now let's talk structure. A platform treehouse is the most common and easiest to build, but you can get creative with multi-level designs, suspension bridges, and even slides. Just remember, safety first. Speaking of safety, accessibility is key. How will you reach your treehouse? A sturdy ladder is a must, but you can also consider stairs, ramps, or even a pulley system for hauling up supplies. Don't be afraid to get creative with your design. Browse online for inspiration. Involve the whole family and let your imagination soar. Remember, this is your treetop haven, so make it your own. I know, paperwork isn't the most exciting part of building a treehouse, but trust me, it's crucial. Before you even think about picking up a hammer, you need to check your local building codes and obtain any necessary permits. Every municipality is different, and some have specific regulations regarding tree houses. You need to know what's allowed in terms of height restrictions, setbacks from property lines, and even treehouse size. Ignoring these regulations can lead to fines, or worse, having to tear down your hard work. So, save yourself the headache and make a trip to your local building department. They can tell you exactly what permits you need and guide you through the process. It might seem like a hassle, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. Plus, once you have all the necessary approvals, you can build with peace of mind, knowing your treehouse is up to code and here to stay. Alright, now we're talking my language materials. Choosing the right materials is crucial for a safe, durable, and long-lasting treehouse. Remember, this structure is exposed to the elements year-round, so we need materials that can handle it all. First up, lumber. Pressure-treated lumber is your best bet for the framing and structural support. It's treated to resist rot, decay, and insects, making it perfect for outdoor projects. For the decking and railings, consider a weather-resistant wood like cedar or redwood. They're naturally durable and add a touch of warmth and beauty to your treehouse. When it comes to fasteners, go for heavy-duty galvanized steel. They won't rust or corrode, ensuring your structure stays solid and secure for years to come. Now, let's talk roofing. Asphalt shingles are a popular choice, but you can also consider metal roofing or even cedar shakes for a more rustic look. Just make sure it's durable and can withstand the elements. And don't forget about safety. Non-slip surfaces for stairs and platforms are a must, and consider adding safety railings and even a fire extinguisher for extra peace of mind. Remember, using high-quality materials might cost a bit more up front, but it'll save you headaches and repairs down the road. Invest in the best you can afford, and your treehouse will stand the test of time. Alright folks, the moment we've all been waiting for, it's building time! With your permits in hand, your design finalized, and your materials prepped, It's time to turn those treehouse dreams into reality. Now, every treehouse is different, so your construction process will vary depending on your design. But in general, you'll want to start by building a sturdy platform around the trunk of the tree. This will be the foundation for your entire structure. Use heavy-duty brackets and bolts to secure the platform to the tree, ensuring it's level and can support the weight of the treehouse and its occupants. Remember, safety first. Next, frame out the walls and roof using your pressure-treated lumber. Make sure everything is plumb, level, and securely fastened. You don't want any surprises once you get up there. Once the framing is complete, you can start adding the siding, roofing, and flooring. Take your time, double-check your measurements, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. And remember, this is supposed to be fun. Crank up the music, invite some friends over, and enjoy the process of building your very own treetop haven. Okay, friends, we're getting close to the finish line, but before we get carried away with decorating, we need to talk about safety. A treehouse should be a place of fun and adventure, but it's crucial to make safety a top priority. First and foremost, let's talk about stabilizing the tree. Remember those heavy-duty brackets we used to secure the platform? Make sure they're properly installed and check them regularly for any signs of wear and tear. Next up, railings. Every platform, deck and stairway should have sturdy railings that are high enough to prevent falls. And don't forget about the little ones. Make sure the spacing between railings is narrow enough to prevent them from slipping through. Speaking of slipping, non-slip surfaces are a must. Use non-slip paint or strips on stairs, platforms, and any other areas that could become slippery, especially after rain or snow. Now let's talk about fasteners. Regularly inspect all bolts, screws, and brackets to ensure they're tight and secure. Remember, the treehouse is constantly moving slightly with the wind, so it's important to stay on top of maintenance. And finally, every treehouse should have a fire extinguisher readily available in case of an emergency. Make sure everyone knows where it's located and how to use it. Now comes the really fun part, adding those personal touches that transform your treehouse from a structure into a destination. This is where you can let your creativity run wild and create a space that reflects your unique style and interests. First up, let there be light. Install windows for natural light and consider adding electricity for evening enjoyment. String lights create a magical ambience, while wall sconces provide focused lighting for reading nooks. Next, think about ventilation. Proper airflow is essential, especially during warmer months. Install windows or vents to keep the air circulating and prevent moisture buildup. Now let's talk decor. This is where your personality shines through. Add comfortable seating, colorful cushions, and cozy blankets for lounging. Hang artwork, maps, or even musical instruments to personalize the space. Don't forget about storage. Built-in shelves, under-seat compartments, and hooks are great ways to maximize space and keep everything organized. And finally, add some fun elements. A rope swing, a slide, a climbing wall. The possibilities are endless. Just make sure they're safely installed and age-appropriate for the treehouse's users. Remember, this is your treetop haven, so make it a reflection of your passions and a place where you can relax, recharge, and let your imagination soar. Congratulations, you've built your dream treehouse, but the work doesn't stop there. Like any structure, your treehouse needs regular maintenance to ensure it stays safe, sturdy, and beautiful for years to come. First and foremost, keep an eye on your tree. Remember, it's a living organism that grows and changes over time. Inspect it regularly for any signs of disease, decay, or damage. Next, inspect the treehouse itself. Check for any loose boards, protruding nails, or signs of wear and tear. Make any necessary repairs promptly to prevent small issues from becoming big problems. Regularly tighten any loose bolts, screws, or brackets, especially after periods of high winds or heavy use. Remember, those fasteners are what keep your treehouse securely attached to the tree. Keep the treehouse clean and free of debris. Sweep out leaves and dirt regularly, and consider giving it a good power wash once a year to remove dirt, grime, and mold. And finally, don't forget about those safety features. Regularly inspect railings, ladders, and platforms for any signs of damage or instability. Replace any worn-out parts immediately to ensure the safety of everyone enjoying the treehouse. Remember, a little bit of maintenance goes a long way in ensuring that your treehouse provides years of enjoyment for you, your family, and generations to come. There you have it, folks. Everything you need to know to build your very own ultimate tree house. We've covered a lot of ground, from picking the perfect tree to adding those final touches that make it truly your own. Remember, building a tree house is a journey, and like any good journey, it's about the process as much as the destination. So take your time, enjoy each step, and don't be afraid to get creative and make it your own. Now go on, get out there and build those treehouse dreams. And hey, once you're done, send me some pictures. I'd love to see what you've created. Until next time, happy building.